Greetings, everyone. This is Stirring It Up with Chef Beee and friends. We're at Iwi Fresh. And guess what? We got Farmer J in the house.
I made it, y'all.
Happy Mother's Day to everybody on the planet.
Yep.
Happy Mother's Day to all the amazing mamas out there. Today we wanted to come on and do very simple recipes for you guys today. Jamila has a beautiful, beautiful farm that's starting to produce now. And we actually showed some footage from the farm a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And so what we wanted to do was just jump on, say Happy Mother's Day, and then give you guys two offerings. You want to tell them about the hors d'oeuvre?
Okay, so yes. So we are featuring a lot of the things that are growing on the farm right now. A lot of stuff you'll see in the springtime. And just some things you don't necessarily see in the grocery store, but when you're growing your own, these are all the different parts of things that you will be able to consume. So I'm growing strawberries. So
I'm eating them too, and they're good.
Yes, Chef. I'm growing strawberries. They're delicious. So we have beautiful fresh strawberries, sun ripened, super sweet, and then we have pea shoots. So this is like, you know, peas, like sugar snap peas. You can eat the leaves. They kind of taste like peas. So we're gonna make a pesto with that, with a lot of like spring veggies for dipping, you know. We bought some endives, grew these radishes. So we have some, these are called Easter egg radishes. And then we also have French breakfast, which is a little bit milder, pink and white radishes. And then we just have some herbs, some mint, some lavender blossoms for garnishing.
So we're gonna do the hors d'oeuvre for you guys with just some fresh vegetables, and then we're also going to, and I don't normally do this, y'all, so we're making a dessert today.
We made dessert before, but it's raw.
I know, like a raw dessert. We're doing ice cream, or I should say nice cream today.
Nice cream, nice cream.
Strawberry nice cream with coconut whipped cream.
Yeah.
Right? So real simple.
Very free, raw, delicious.
Yes,
All right.
yes. So we're gonna go on ahead and get started. Let's start with the pesto.
Okay, let's start with
pestos,
the pesto.
y'all, are so simple. You know, pesto it just means paste, and typically when people think of pestos, they think of basil, right?
Yeah.
But you can do pestos with parsley. You can do pesto with
mint,
with these pea shoots,
yeah,
with
with
any greens,
herbs.
kale, herbs, whatever you want, and you can dress them. You can put them with anything. Pasta, zucchini, spiralized zucchinis, but we're gonna keep it really simple. We're just gonna use it as a dip for these amazing vegetables that are coming out of the farm.
Yeah, so with the pea shoots, these are a little bit more mature than you'll get in the grocery store, so I'm just pulling the leaves off of the stem.
Oh, I see.
So that, you know,
you don't have to worry about the toughness of the stem. Okay.
And then the tops of them are real tender. So
you guys, like these pea shoots are the pea shoots for sugar snap peas. All right, so you can kind of get an idea of what that would be. And this is the season for sugar snap peas. And
this
you don't
is
see
the
them again,
season,
right?
exactly. So if you see them in the summertime, they're being grown somewhere else. In an area where it's a little bit cooler, or maybe someone's growing them in a greenhouse that they're actually cooling. You know, things like that. So so I mean, like Natasha was saying, a pesto is really like there's just a few basic things that you put in a pesto.
Very simple.
Something leafy. Leafy green, herby, something like that. That's got its own flavor. People do arugula, things like that. A nut or a seed or something like that. An oil,
so
salt and pepper,
all of those things,
and then maybe one other thing to punch up flavor.
Essential oils.
So the other thing that we're going to use to punch up flavor in this pesto are garlic scapes.
I've never tried a garlic scape before.
Okay, so what
I'm
is a
excited
garlic
about this.
scape? A garlic scape is when you're growing the hardneck variety of garlic. There's a hardneck, there are hardnecks and softnecks. And in the hardneck variety, it forms a hard core in the center. And so this is garlic starting to flower. And what we do is we want to cut that off so that the garlic continues to send its energy into producing a big bulb.
Oh, I see.
But this garlic scape, it just naturally curls on its own. It's so pretty. This garlic scape has a lot of intense garlic flavor. So garlic takes like 6 months. So you can already start to get some garlic flavor in your meals by cutting the scapes And then if you still want to continue, you can cut some of the green actual garlic stems as that's growing, and then finally when it's all ready, then you dig up the bulb. So you still don't have to wait until you get the bulb to get garlic flavor. So this is some of the earliest garlic flavor out on the farm in the springtime.
That's amazing.
Because we plant garlic in the fall, it goes through the winter, the spring, and then you harvest it right at the end of spring, beginning of summer.
It
takes a long time. So we're going to be adding these scapes to the garlic, to the pesto.
Let me say something else. When I went to the market, this was actually last year this time, and I got organic garlic. I was really upset because I was like, it's so expensive. But then Farmer Jay explained just the maturity time it takes for you to get some really good garlic. And I was like, okay, you know, that makes sense. So, you know, when you're paying a little bit of a premium for some of these items, remember people are growing them from their heart, their hands, and it just takes time. So because of that, you're gonna pay a little bit more.
And you're also getting better, fresher ingredients, right? The garlic you're getting a lot of times in the grocery store has been sitting in storage for a really long time. So you're getting old garlic, and the longer things sit, the less nutrients it has. So it's not as potent, it's not as nutrient potent, it doesn't have as much as the fresh flavor. It does produce a stronger bite to it, but like fresh garlic is a little bit milder, but like way more flavor profile. So chefs love it. It's really good. Okay.
So I can start adding these in?
You can, yep. So.
And guys, you should really taste these pea shoots. I mean, if you love sugar snap peas, it's all the flavor of the sugar snap peas is right inside here.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So just pack that in there.
I'm gonna pack it in.
So yeah, so going back to pesto, again, it's a leafy green or an herb or something like that. An oil of your choice. Try to do something more neutral or just like olive.
Yep. So we're gonna use some grapeseed oil.
Okay.
Yeah, so really it's in season. This is one of the oils that we like to use in spring. So we're gonna add in, I would say this is about 1/4 of a cup.
Probably 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of, because you're gonna need to, you're putting a lot of greens in there, so you gotta get.
And this is a NutriBullet, so we need to have some things in here make it move. Okay.
Okay,
So
and then
we
here are
have
the
that.
garlic scapes. We're gonna
And the
start off
garlic.
with 3. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, the garlic
oh my
flavor
gosh,
is
y'all.
intense.
Amazing.
So
It
some
smells
people
so
also
good.
make a pesto with just the garlic scape as the actual green, you know, and so you have like this really intense garlic spread that then you can put on things.
Wonderful. All right,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna add in a little bit of pepper. Is that all right?
Of course.
We're gonna use the fresh peppercorn, and actually I wanted to show you guys this.
That's a lot. Ooh, oh, these are green peppercorns?
These are the green
Yes.
ones. So I want to show you guys this. So this is like when you're buying spices and you're able to buy them in its whole form, it's actually better because when you actually blend them up, it releases its natural oils and it's going to be a lot more intensified. When it's ground up already, and sometimes we can't find everything ground up wherever we are, you know, when it's ground up already, it loses some of the intensity of flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're also going to use some pink salt, and I'm doing like maybe 3 pinches.
Okay, and so now we have nuts. So I brought both almonds. I like raw organic almonds, and then we also have some walnuts. So what do you want to go with today?
Ooh,
You
a
want
little bit of
walnuts?
both.
A little bit of sure. We can do
All right,
both.
so we're gonna do a handful of the almonds. Actually, I'll put a little bit more.
Now, if you are like you have nut allergies, things like that, you can use
Seeds.
pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. You know, try to do them raw so that yeah.
There we go.
So you can do that.
All right, so we got those in. I added a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
And then we want to put some lemon juice.
Yes, a little
All
bit of lemon
All right,
juice
so
to
we got
punch
a
up
nice
the
little
flavor.
lemon. And I also brought some lemon essential oil as well. All right, so get all those seeds out. So this is one way that you can, you know, pull out all the juices and actually catch the seed. Just, you know, squeeze it into your palm of your hand, and then your hand is like the filter. What do you think? 1 or 2 lemons?
Let's do a half a lemon and then see how it is. Right.
Sounds good. All right, so how was market yesterday?
Market was good.
This was your first market for the season?
This was my first market of the season.
Very cool.
It was wonderful. There was some rain in the forecast, but the rain held off.
It held out,
Okay,
right?
are we blending?
What about mint?
Let's see. Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Let's see.
All right, so
Peas and mint go well together, so sometimes you can add mint to the pea pesto. So we'll just go.
we need a little bit more liquid in here, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you can see, it's coming, but we want to get that those pea shoots and the garlic.
Yeah.
And this is nice because whatever you don't use, you can just actually.
You know, something to mix it around.
Yeah. Oh, and it's thick. Those
The nuts
nuts.
right there.
Yeah. So whatever you don't use, you can always put it inside of a container, and you can store it in your refrigerator. But usually it's so good, you want to eat it right away. So, all right, there we go. Sometimes it's like this. We're using this NutriBullet. If you use a different device like one of the food processor
would work.
It would work. It'll be okay.
It's coming along.
It is. It's taking its time.
Yeah, mix the nuts down in there. And
Bring the leaves up.
There we go. I'm gonna taste it.
no, not yet.
Oh my gosh.
Use the knife.
All right. See, a little bit of this in here. Yes. All right, y'all. Look how pretty that is. There we go. Woo, look at that, y'all. I love it. All right, so we want to try this to see if we like the flavor. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. Oh, amazing. Want to taste? More lemon. More salt. Just a little bit, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. And then you want to add a little bit more pea shoots. Ooh, why don't you add in the mint?
You want to add some mint?
Yeah.
I think mint would be like lovely.
That's gonna be wonderful. All right.
Okay, we gotta take it easy. Oh, you didn't add your essential oil.
Yes, we're gonna do that next. All right, so we got that. And I love my Himalayan salt. Not too salty. All right. We're gonna add in some lemon essential oil. Amazing.
Yes.
So just.
Do we want any more garlic scapes?
I think it's garlicky enough. I think we're good.
All right.
And the lemon essential oil is a cleanser. It's very, very citrusy. Very, very nice for the body.
Yeah.
You can add the lemon essential oil to water, to anything really, and it just gives it a brightness. All right.
So now that we have it nice and loose, we can kind of add a little bit more to get the thickness we want.
This is gonna be delicious. Now, if you are not a big radish fan, you can always add this to or dress this with, your pasta, or you can do any of those sort of spiralized veggies that you have out there, and this would be a beautiful addition to that as a sort of a sauce. But we're trying to keep things as light and as raw as possible.
And radishes are really good for you.
Yeah.
Got a little spice, but once you dress it, things like that, it loses some of its bitterness.
Yeah. But okay. Ooh, and it's warm. All right.
Yeah.
So we did forget to put in the lemon, so we're gonna put in a little bit of that.
And while Chef B is making that, I'm gonna just start prepping.
Tell me about those endives.
So endives, it's like I've never grown them before, but it's like the heart of whatever this plant is, the endive plant, and it's just like this perfect, beautiful
it's
container,
like
for putting sauces or spreads, or like a natural scoop chip, but all natural. So we're just separating these leaves. You just buy them in the store like this, and you just separate out the leaves, and look at that. So I'll be just prepping the veggies.
Yeah. And this is pretty much done. Just want to make sure it's nice and loose. And then what we'll do is we're going to actually cut up some carrots and some radishes and, just make it really pretty. And then we'll dress the endive leaf with our pesto. All right, so this is ready to go, girl. All right, this is ready to go. All right, I'm going to rinse this off. Actually, I want to taste this. Delicious. So what are you doing for Mother's Day? Anything?
This right here.
I know, right?
All right. Okay. So we got different color carrots. Whenever you're shopping, try to find different colors. We always like to eat the rainbow, as we call it. That gives you different nutrients, different things. Yeah, so.
And I love these. I went to the farmer's market and I love these these rainbow carrots. It's so pretty. And it just makes your plate look so wonderful because you're not just doing the traditional orange carrot.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now,
these are all natural colors of carrots.
Let me ask you a question. I know you grow carrots. Do you ever take the skin off, or do you just rinse them really, really good, scrub them really good, and then, eat them just that way? Or do you remove the skin?
It depends on what I'm doing. If I am doing a dish where, like this, I would peel the skin just for the look. But if I'm putting it in something, just rinse it off. I mean, it's organic. It's, actually, for a lot of vegetables, there's more nutrients right at the surface, so in the skin, than in in a lot of other things. So but yeah, that's why it's also good to buy things organic and stuff, so that you know that you don't have that pesticide residue, because there is a lot of nutrients in the skin.
Yes. Oh, I know all about that.
So.
All right. So my radishes. Butchering this knife is so
okay, I'm gonna cut them. You keep talking.
There you go. All right, and then we're going to add the. Oh, that looks so good. All right, so we're gonna add these. All right. Okay. I love this. Yes, y'all. So Mother's Day. I am just gonna be here today. I'm not doing much. I think I'm gonna go for a walk later on, if the weather settles down, because we thought it was going to be a lot of rain today, and there's not a lot of rain today.
Yeah.
So I actually want to go for a nice walk on the Beltline and just chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 2 boys. One has a birthday tomorrow. He'll be 4. And then my other little boy, he's going to be 11 next month. So I'm just really, really grateful for the opportunity to be a mama. It's not like being a mama. Jamila has 3 boys.
3 grown boys.
3 grown boys. 1 in college, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, yes. And so, we just want to really celebrate all of the mamas out there, because we know that you guys do so much every single day. And we hope that somebody is preparing some food for you today.
Yeah.
We hope that somebody is taking care of you and celebrating you, because you deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. All right, so we are almost here. Look at that, y'all. Look at this. Right? Pretty. I'm going to check my dose.
Eat the rainbow. That's what we always say.
I'm telling you, y'all, I really didn't like radish. And then when I learned about all of the amazing benefits of radishes, I was like, I just need to kind of get over that.
Yeah, and then, you start training your palate to take on new flavors, and then all of a sudden you realize, like, oh, I like this, because then your body's like, wait a minute, I need these nutrients, and it'll start craving it, and you'll start wanting it. So it might take you a couple of tries of something new to then really have it incorporate into your diet. So look at this carrot. It's like purple on the outside, but
Isn't that gorgeous?
Look at
Is that what's
Does
the name
look
of
like
that
the eye?
variety? Do you know?
This one might be dragon. There's a couple of different purple varieties. This might be called. This one
Dragon.
is dragon carrot. That's a purple
Dragon
carrot variety.
And they grow them anywhere, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you know.
Got it.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this, y'all. All right. So we got this. We got our
Okay,
carrots.
we're gonna dollop in the center the pesto.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, so I'll just keep
Ah,
getting more.
oh my gosh. Look at this. We got all that. Ah, there we go. All of that pressure, it got a little stuck for us. All right, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this pesto. Oh my goodness, look at that. Very good. Look at that.
You smell it very well.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
fragrant.
gonna taste.
Very, very fragrant.
Minty and lemony and delish.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
amazing.
The mint to really set it off.
Wow.
Double dip. You should double dip.
Come and try.
Oh my gosh, so delicious.
Wow. Amazing. So this is one of our purees, our pesto purees. Yeah. Taste that. Tell us what you think.
This is so good.
Try this. Put some on there.
That's real good. You know, that's my favorite. Everything's your favorite. Everything's your favorite.
Everything's your favorite, girl.
Food is your favorite or what?
Everything's her favorite. Hey, come on over here.
I'm ramen down, so I can't tell.
Oh, you can't try anything. Oh, man.
Moment, but I wanted to just give my hugs.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Guess what? I just put that
That looks really good.
Hello. Let's see.
Yes.
Yep.
Happy Mother's Day to
Happy
you.
Mother's Day to you, ladies. This is a beautiful
This is
Sunday.
Yolanda Owens, the owner of
Hi,
Eat
everyone.
Fresh. Yes.
And happy Mother's Day
Yes.
to you all.
Yes.
Oh my God.
What are you doing today? Anything exciting?
I've been repotting my plants.
There you go.
This lady.
I've been having
I love it.
plant fun today.
Yay.
And it's been really fun. I cracked a pot, but I glued it together,
There you go.
and I'm going to paint over it.
There you go.
How about that?
That's smart.
How about that?
I love that.
Yes,
That's
so
smart. Yes.
I'm doing some plants in the house, in-house planting.
Okay,
very
perfect.
good.
I do want to plant some mints though outside.
Okay.
I gotta give
You
it
got
to
it
her, have
outside?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta get some mint.
mint.
That mint will just go all
That's
over
That's
the
what I wanted to
place.
just
What
go
you
all
can
over the
do
place.
is you can take this is a trick for y'all too. Sprig of mint, take off the bottom leaf, let this just sit in water, and then it'll start form roots.
I'll take that right with, I'll just take that right with me.
You know?
How about I just put
There
this
you
right
go.
here?
Yeah,
And just put it in
exactly.
some water.
And I'll just put
Perfect.
this mint in some water today.
Yes.
And this will be my Jamila milk.
There you
That
go.
is
And that is
Jamila
peppermint.
thing.
Peppermint.
That's peppermint.
Peppermint.
I love it.
Oh, it's smelling so
I
good.
really
Yeah.
wish you could try this, but that's okay.
I know, but I can
We
try
got
it later.
That's right. We can wrap it up for
Wrap
you
it up
too.
for you for later on.
that
Make it
Sunset.
fast.
That would
Okay.
be really
Wait.
nice.
Yeah.
This would be a good break fast.
Yeah.
Break
This would be a
fast.
good
So we
break
have the
fast.
endives, we have the dragon carrots, regular orange carrots. We also have the white carrots, radishes, Easter radishes, and what was the other one? I always forget.
French breakfast.
French breakfast.
So like davignon.
what kind of carrots are these?
These are called
Dragon.
dragon.
Yeah.
They're purple on the outside, yellow on the inside.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
So what are the benefits of these?
I mean,
Beta-carotene.
Beta-carotene.
I mean, is it more beta carotene than the orange? Or?
Yeah, and probably just a few different whatever makes red. I don't know all of the elements, but yeah, just
You grow these?
Yeah, I have purple
I
carrots.
might
I'll
need
have
to
them
make
in the
a
fall.
skincare solution with
Yeah.
this. I'm liking this.
And I also
absolutely.
found out that carrots have a lot of vitamin C.
A lot of vitamin
And
C.
people don't realize
That's
how
why
much
I use
vitamin
them.
C
That's
it
why I
has.
use it for my
Amazing.
moisturizer because it has vitamin C and the beta carotene,
Yes,
and it's
and
good
the
for
beta-carotene.
sunblock.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's good for
sunscreen.
you.
But I'm gonna have to come and get this from your
Yes.
garden.
Yeah.
What are these called again?
This one, I think this variety might be dragon.
Dragon carrots.
Yeah, there are a couple
Dragon
of different
carrots.
varieties of like purple and red carrots.
I'm loving this dragon. I just like the way it looks.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, you
Is
can
it-
find this.
How does it taste?
Like a carrot? Oh, I was about to
I was
say,
about to say, you can try it.
I know, I
You know, I should be fasting too.
I'ma live through you. I'ma live through you.
It's sweet.
It's
amazing.
It's a carrot flavor.
Regular.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Make sure y'all put that on my,
hook you
on my,
up.
yeah, put that on. She gonna eat that right there.
Yeah.
In front of me.
Tastes like a
Fast.
carrot. No, I'm
Yes,
just trying to say, you know,
what can I?
Tonight when you eat it, you just
you'll
post a
know.
video. You set the camera up.
That's
you
what
eat,
I'm gonna
and you eat, and you're like,
do. And
oh.
I'm gonna eat my food tonight.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to videotape me eating the food.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tag y'all on it.
I love that.
Yes.
There you go.
That's perfect.
Yes, right when my fast at 8:40.
That's
The
perfect.
sun go
Yeah.
down, I'm
Ooh,
eating.
yes.
Make sure y'all give me some of that too.
Of course.
'Cause
You
that looks
have
so
all of
good.
that.
So freaking.
So this is ice cream?
This is not ice cream.
This is pesto. This is
a
pea
pesto.
shoot
Pea
pesto.
shoot
Maya was
pesto.
over there talking about she
I'm
made
about to make ice cream.
I'm
I'm
about
about
to
to
make
make
some nice
So
About some
oh,
nice
she over
cream.
there, she's stuck on ice cream.
Look at she ready. She's ready.
She was like, that's ice cream. That's
She's ready,
ice cream.
y'all.
No,
All
So
right.
that's our second dish today. So
Okay.
we're doing very simple Mother's Day
I love
preps.
that.
So this, the cruditats, and then we're gonna do again from Jamila's farm strawberries. These
Oh
are
yeah,
from-
she told me about her. She
those
got
are
all
the
the strawberries.
from her farm.
Popping.
Yes.
Yep. So
Yes.
we're about to make some strawberry
Okay, well
ice cream.
I'll be
Ice
back
cream.
because I'll be back to at least just smell it all.
Yeah.
Smell it
You know?
all.
You
Yes.
know, and you got a fridge. We'll give you a little bit of everything.
I know it. Thank
So
you.
when you break
ladies.
your fast, you're gonna
I'm gonna
you
be
know,
ready.
Yeah.
And I am gonna videotape it and tag you guys on it.
Better.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put my hand in
Yes.
some water right now.
Yeah.
Yes, please
Mhm.
do that.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, yes,
In the
yes,
sun.
yes.
Make sure it's like in a
In the
windowsill so
windowsill.
it gets water, sun.
All right, so I'm
It'll-
gonna rinse these off, and then we're gonna start with this ice cream. I am so excited that I can make ice cream just in my food processor, y'all. It doesn't have to have any dairy. It could be super simple.
Yep.
It's amazing. Let me just rinse this off.
All right.
What kind of ice cream do you like, Jamila?
All. I mean, ice cream's good.
You said
It's all ice cream. I mean, I like fruit flavors. I love dark chocolate. I love things that have herbs in them. So like lavender, rosemary. There's some ice cream people
I like
in town.
cardamom ice cream,
Oh,
y'all.
cardamom is good.
It's one of my
Cardamom is good in
favorites.
anything.
Yeah, cardamon's
Um,
amazing.
So.
All right, so this is like
This
y'all
over.
super simple. Like so, this is how you do it. All right, so as you can see, this is my old blender, and I don't care because it does the job. All right, so make sure it's locked into place. All right, and then I'm using an S blade. Right, just make sure. I'm using an S blade, and then what we've done here, and I'm actually gonna pull this up. What we've done is we got some bananas from the night before, right?
So this is just frozen fruit.
Just frozen bananas. Look at this, nice and cold. All right, and we pack this in ice to make sure that we have a really nice ice cream for you guys. And then you basically take them out of the banana peel. And what you do is you just break them up into little pieces like we have done here, right? And they have to be cold because you want it to kind of have a churning effect.
You want it to be frozen. These are frozen bananas, not bananas. Frozen bananas, frozen fruit.
And then we also have some of Jamila's strawberries, right?
So
we're
I
gonna
stuck them in the
we're gonna add
frozen
those.
strawberries.
All right, so we're just gonna add those all in. All right.
I'm eating this
This
pesto
here.
because it's delicious.
It is
And I also have not eaten yet for the day.
All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in some dates. All right, and I'm taking out, these are medjool dates. Ooh, I don't like the way that looks. All right, so we're gonna try another one. That much better, much better. So notice it has like this really hard pit in the middle. And if you don't take it out, it can damage the blade of your processor or your blender.
And you just take the seeds out.
Just take them out, right? And then what we're doing here is we're just breaking them up into little pieces. And that's just gonna add a little extra sweetness to this,
Okay.
all right? And then I'm going to add in a little bit of honey. A little bit of honey. And then we
Any
also have the
essential oil?
vanilla. Yes.
All right.
So you know what I have? I have orange, wild orange.
Wild orange. Okay.
Yes.
What's this?
All right. Let's see. It has like a lemongrass sort of flavor.
does,
It's really, really nice. So, ooh, bring it up. Open that up. Open that
Okay,
box
what do you
up.
want?
I'm looking for wild orange. Do I have that in here?
Get your fingers in there. Wild orange.
Bam. All right. Smell that. Yep.
Yep.
So just give it like a little hint of orange.
Okay. And I'm going to slice up strawberries
Yes.
because they'll be a topping.
And then we're also going to add a little bit of vanilla extract. Just a little bit. And this is that organic extract from Madagascar. Okay. All right. And then you just got to be patient, y'all. So this isn't going to look sexy initially, but you're just going to let it do its thing. And we're going to just, hold on.
You gotta plug it up.
Up. What's going
The
on?
bowl is not all the way down. Take the bowl
Yeah,
out.
it's not.
Ah.
There you go.
And you just be patient. And it have a nice little churning effect. You're gonna get little lumps in here. Just keep going until it's nice and smooth.
Look at that beautiful
Isn't
color.
that pretty? Yes. This is my niece cream. Strawberry niece
We
cream.
have a bowl up there.
Yeah, you can use that. There you go. And niece cream, y'all, it's not going to be very firm when you're done. You can actually put it back in the refrigerator if you want the freezer so that you can get that firm consistency, but it's meant to be kind of like a soft serve. All right.
The taste. Ooh. All right, and then we gotta make our whipped cream. So you have ice to put that on.
Woo.
And you just did that in the food processor.
All frozen fruit.
In the food processor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what made
Amazing.
Yeah.
Put it in your
Ooh.
like in the Vitamix.
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, you
and
can
actually
do-
goes faster.
So when you do it in the Vitamix though, because it's tall, sometimes it's hard to
Yeah,
get
scoop it
everything
out.
out.
Yeah.
So I like to put it inside of here because the body
It's
is
easier.
it's easier
I
to
like
pull out.
that.
Yeah.
And then you can just pop this in the freezer and
I
then
like
literally,
that.
yeah.
Because the Vitamix is so
Mhm,
tall.
It's just so tall. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do until we're done.
Yep.
So you
I'm
just,
actually-
I missed the first part. You just put frozen
So it was basically frozen bananas. It's like frozen bananas.
and frozen strawberries.
Frozen
Frozen bananas,
strawberries.
frozen
We
strawberries.
added some wild orange essential oil. We added some dates.
Yeah.
We also added in a little bit of honey.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And then you
That
can
wild
add in
orange.
some. Yeah. So actually, it tastes amazing. It just does. All right. And then you can add whatever else you want to add in here. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put this on ice like this.
And I'm just slicing up strawberries because we're gonna have a fresh strawberry topping, and then we will drizzle a little honey on there and some more
Yes.
essential oil and let
Yes.
that macerate.
Yes. Now, when we say macerate,
Yeah.
when we say macerate,
Yeah.
basically what we're saying is we're gonna just make sort of a syrup from fresh berries. All right. So when you actually add a sugar, whether it's a granulated sugar or a
liquid,
honey, any kind of sweetness, and you just stir it in. I mean, what it does is it just makes sort of this amazing
Pulls
syrup.
all the juices
Pulls
out
all the
and it just
amazing
makes
juices
it,
out. And then we're gonna add in the wild orange essential oil again, so that we're getting it not only through the ice cream or the niece cream, but then also on top as well.
Yes.
It's exciting, right?
I'm hungry.
Yes.
Yes.
So, all right.
right.
Next thing.
Next thing. All right. So we're making coconut whipped cream. All right. So
Coconut whipped cream.
Yeah.
yes. All right. So here's the trick with this. With coconut whipped cream, you want to get full fat coconut milk, right?
Because
And
whipped
so-
cream is just whipped.
And actually, you shouldn't be able to hear
Fat.
any of the liquid when you shake this. And then what we also did was we put this in the refrigerator, and then I also popped this in my cooler so it could stay nice and cold. All right? So I'm gonna do old school. I need that.
What?
I need this knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need the knife.
Yeah.
You
take
didn't
the
bring
other
your
knife. There goes the
okay.
other knife. There you
No,
go.
which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this old. This is like my old Guyanese style, y'all. So
Oh, you getting dangerous on me.
yeah, I'm getting dangerous.
That's the bottom of the can.
I know. That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
Because what's happening? Hold the bottom. Hold the bottom.
Oh, no.
Oh,
She's like, no, I'm not.
You're
Chef
fine.
Beee.
Just hold it.
we don't want to get this
Okay.
on down.
I've never seen this.
Oh, you never opened up a can with a knife?
I
Oh, you can do this with a butter knife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it with a butter knife.
Yeah. Child, college, when I was
Yes.
like, dang.
We didn't have no can opener.
You know,
No,
people
you
in
didn't
the
have that
village
can
don't
opener
have
there
no
yet.
can
You said,
opener.
look. I said, you got a butter
We
knife?
didn't have can openers.
How many can openers is in the hood, in the village?
Zero.
Zero.
Until you found the closest dollar store, and then that broke real fast.
Yes.
So, butter knife. Pop,
Butter knife.
Butter knife.
go around. Y'all seen that Popeye did it? When he popped over that can of spinach?
She did.
The same.
Alright, so look what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna pour off this liquid.
And then, what do we see in the bottom there?
And then look what happens. That's the fat.
All the fat.
That's all the
When
fat.
it gets cold, it just all comes together. That's
Also,
what we gonna
that's
wear.
why you freeze it?
Yeah.
You can just stick it in the fridge. You don't have to freeze it.
Okay, just make it
Be
cold.
careful. Yeah.
And so you get the fat. That's the fat right
That's the
there.
That's what you
fat. That's
whip.
what you want.
That's what you want. That's the good stuff.
That's the good
That's
stuff.
what's gonna whip up into a nice, fluffy
Mhm.
whipped cream.
Look at that. And so, really, at the grocery store, y'all, at the grocery store, you're gonna see like light coconut milk.
Don't do
You
it.
do not want that. You want this because
That
you
means
want.
they took the full fat and they cut it with water, so you don't have enough fat in there to
you
whip.
need to have the full fat to do this, and it's nice and firm, so it's gonna be amazing.
Add a little sweetness to it.
Yeah. So we're gonna add a little bit of honey,
Mm-hmm.
all right, and I'm also gonna add in the vanilla
Okay, yep.
extract, just to kind of,
Mm-hmm.
give it that loveliness.
All right, and I'm still going with strawberries. We
Yeah,
got a lot of
that's
people in this. We got a large
We got a
studio
lot of
audience.
people
So I
like,
gotta chop all
what's
this
going
up.
on?
Welcome to Iwi Friends.
We got a large studio audience.
They're like, what's going on? We got to get some of this niece cream. All right, so there you go. I'm gonna put this over here, rinse my hand off. All right, and then we're gonna add in a little bit of the honey. Bam bam.
Yeah, you could do a little bit of agave. Be
Yeah.
careful not to add too much liquid agave. You can add maple syrup, pure maple syrup,
Yeah.
not 100%.
And then we also have a little bit of the Madagascar vanilla.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna whip away.
Did you freeze it? It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. Again, all this takes time.
And probably when you do it at home, you want to do it in maybe a deeper, bigger bowl.
Yeah,
So you got to be a little extra careful because this bowl is smaller.
yeah. So that's why I have my setting on low, because I don't want it to splatter all over the place. But what we're doing is we're just adding a little bit of air to it.
Just whipping it.
All right, so you can add the orange and all of that good stuff too.
Where's the orange? Is it more honey?
Yeah, there's I think, it's right over here by me.
Okay. All right. Okay, you hear that? Now
It's
we're
coming.
drizzle a little honey on here.
Actually,
Okay.
where is my other spoon? That's okay.
Yep. See that? Uh-oh. Now let's see it. Orange.
Yeah, make sure it's orange. Well, it's not gonna be a bad flavor, but it'll just throw everything off.
1, 2.
Look at that.
That's it.
Look at that. Pretty. This is my first time making coconut whipped cream.
It's easy. Look
I
at
know.
that.
Look at this. First time. Look at that.
And so you guys see how now these strawberries have a beautiful glaze. Look at that. No corn syrup, none of that artificial
need
glaze
any of
that they
that
have in the
stuff,
store.
y'all.
You can just sprinkle some all natural sugar. You can do a date sugar, you can do a brown rice, just natural sugars or something liquid, or look at that juice already forming. See that?
All right, let's taste.
Shut the front door.
Oh my God. Right? Oh my goodness. Amazing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Look, we are mamas. We gotta make sure we get something.
We gotta make sure.
first.
Right. Look at that. All right. You think we need anything else? It's perfect?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Woo-wee. All right. And if you want, you can always get your children to lick the features. That's always the fun part. All right, so I'm gonna leave that there. All right, and then we're gonna. Who wants to try first? Mama. Roberta's in the house. Roberta's in the house.
Get the mamas in first. Let the mamas go.
Where's the real mom?
Hey.
Roberta's in the house.
But we gonna talk about show monkeys.
Okay.
All right, and then. Yes, some of that on there.
Well, I'm not gonna take that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And a lot of hold on.
Woo. Look at that. Pretty. All right, Roberta, come on.
There you go.
Look at that, y'all. Look how pretty that is.
Okay.
All
Okay,
right.
where's it? All
Just
right.
give her one of those.
No, I'm saying spoon to taste with.
Yeah, she
This
can
is
do that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right.
Yes, we're gonna get some more spoons, but I want her to taste.
Yes. More, please.
Taste the coconut whipped cream and then those strawberries. Tell us what you think.
I just got a big chunk of date.
Good, yeah, yeah.
This is my favorite thing about being a raw foodist many years ago. The desserts.
The desserts, right? Because they're simple.
And delicious.
And they're so good.
And all of
Satisfying.
this is fresh.
Fresh.
Just
Look
stole
at
from the
this.
nutrients. We didn't cook anything.
Look
so
at
you
that.
get live, living, fresh food.
Oh my goodness.
Okay?
Yes.
Raw honey.
Oh my goodness.
Raw strawberries.
All right, so we're gonna make another one for presentation.
Beautiful coconut milk. Okay, and then we'll put lavender blossoms on there.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because lavender flowers are edible and it's beautiful and delicious.
Is that for that water?
No, that won't sprout.
Look at me. I'm
But it smells good.
something.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You can do, I just brought oregano just for the table, but you can do the same thing with oregano.
Okay, I'll put that in my.
All right, where's that lavender? For presentation. All right, y'all. So you know we get excited because towards the end of the show we get to go eat. All right. So we want to say Happy Mother's Day, but before we go, we want to tell you guys about our sweat that's coming up.
Yeah.
On June 29th, Jamila and I of Eat Where You Are, Patchwork City Farms, essentially Chef Beee.
I'll hold it while
Yeah,
she
you
talks.
can hold it. What we typically do is every season, as the season changes, we also have cleanses and we also have sweats. And one of our sweats that's coming up on June 29th is Summer Solstice
Yes.
Essential Detox Sweat. All right? It's going to be at 8 o'clock. We'll definitely drop the link in on the thread here. But please, we want to make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves as the seasons change. Of course, raw dishes all the way through.
Yes.
Right?
Some kind of yoga or movement exercise.
Essential
Sweating and right
oils.
throughout the whole night.
Just a beautiful, beautiful experience for folks.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And it's like secret location, but it's outdoors, always communing with nature, delicious. So spring pea shoot pesto with fresh vegetables, dessert. You know, I mean, come on. You can bring in Mother's Day healthy and delicious
this.
and refreshing and energizing.
So pretty.
Farm fresh.
All right, and then also make sure that you guys check out Patchwork City Farms. If you want to come and volunteer at her farm, you can always go to the site, and you can also just schedule some time to be on the farm volunteering and supporting her. Amazing, amazing things. If you also want to get fresh produce every other week, CSA, right? You still have
We're
spots?
closed for the season.
What?
Yes, we are.
What?
We are closed for the season.
Excuse me?
But stay tuned for
Fall, right?
Fall winter CSA will launch, but you can catch me
Ooh.
at the Piedmont Park Farmers Market every Saturday from 9 to 1.
Wonderful.
The Green Market at Piedmont Park. It's right next to Willie's on Piedmont Avenue.
Wonderful. All right. And
40
then-
vendors, everything you want. Amazing, fresh produce.
And she
all
also
of it.
has baskets. She has all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Amazing foods and goodies. All right? What you doing?
They'll put a little extra sauce in it
Girl.
up for the people.
And then also, if you guys are interested in getting your meals together, essential meals to go, 3-day, 5-day, and 7-day plans, we shop, we prepare, and you enjoy. And everything is plant-based. And most of my stuff is sourced from this lady right here.
Yep.
All right? So you're
Fresh,
going to be eating
local,
really, really
organic,
good.
and in season.
Yes, indeed. So you
Yep.
need to go to chefbeee.com with 3 E's and check that out. All right, y'all. Happy
Okay.
Mother's Day. We about to go eat.
Who's next? Okay, let's
Come
get
on.
these up.
Can y'all put mine up?
Yeah, okay, Jazz, we got
We're going to put yours up.
Kiwi Fresh in the house. Kiwi Fresh. Oh, Kiwi take over.
It's Mother's Day,
Happy
y'all.
Mother's Day. Peace, y'all.
So let's
Peace
get
and
some.
love. There you go. You
Where
gotta
the
get some
spoon? Where the
spoons.
spoon?
Yes, you want to get some spoons. Isn't that gorgeous?
Well, the
Wonderful.
spoon.
All right. We're going to get you.